All right. Welcome everyone back to another video. This is gonna be discussing. This is take 2 of my UEFA Champions League quarterfinal UCL draw. Yesterday I tried to upload a video doing like a video reaction type deal, reacting to the quarterfinals, and UEFA I guess didn't like it, took it down, well blocked it, and then I had to take that video down. So I decided next best thing, share the image with the teams that are on the screen, on the graphic there. So let me know if you guys like this. If not, I'll see what I could do later on. I usually do goal reactions or game reactions. So and somehow, some way, I guess companies don't take me down, even though ESPN's another animal. But anyway, but this is gonna be my UEFA quarterfinal draw reaction and analysis, with the teams displayed there. We got the order and everything. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So before I do though, I'd like to remind you all that if you're finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this video with your friends and family. And also turn on that post notification bell so that way you know when I drop a new video like this one. So let's talk about this. So first elephant in the room, Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Real Madrid, so they actually drew. Real Madrid was the first team right off the bat, and my thought on this as a Real Madrid fan, Real Madrid got to be careful. Chelsea, I made the mistake as the same guy 2 years ago. I will not forget 2 years ago where Real Madrid, I was so confident in Real Madrid and beating the lesser team in Chelsea, and they would move on to the finals and beat Manchester City. I was so confident in that, and that never happened. They got beat by Chelsea. Chelsea went on to win the Champions League 2 years ago. Last year, Chelsea almost got away with it. So I guarantee that these two games, these two legs will be entertaining. I'm not going to say Real Madrid is the better team just because Chelsea can sneak up on you. Yes, I know Chelsea is not that good right now in the Premier League, being 10th, but Real Madrid isn't anything to gawk at either. They struggle to score goals certain games. They can't get shots on target. Like, it's just really frustrating when it comes to Real Madrid. So this is gonna be entertaining. I'm just upset, or not upset, but like kind of bored with the whole entire Real Madrid Chelsea matchups. So maybe this is the third and final year that we get Chelsea. If we get Chelsea in the semifinals, fine, or maybe in the finals, fine. Later down the road. But Real Madrid, I'm not a big fan of this draw right here. But anyway, moving on. Man City Bayern Munich. This is the game I'm interested in. Pep Guardiola taking on his former team in Bayern Munich. Manchester City, I'm happy that the fact that they are finding themselves in tough competition. I would really love to see what Erling Haaland does with legitimate competition. Because let's be honest, Manchester City has not had legitimate competition. And yes, I know Premier League, they lose points here and there, but that's whatever. We're talking about Champions League. Champions League is another animal. You got top level squads in there. So, can Manchester City and Erling Haaland do what they do against a team that is no disrespect to Borussia Dortmund, but Bayern Munich is one of the big ones. So let's see if Manchester City can embarrass Bayern Munich. Can Bayern Munich back up their performance against PSG? They played very solid against PSG, those two legs. So they got to just do that. Hopefully, we get a Real Madrid. And we'll get into my dream scenario later in this video. But the next game is Benfica Inter de Milan. Interesting. Italian Serie A has 3 representatives. So one of these 3 teams, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Napoli, and we'll get into AC Milan, Napoli here in a second. Um, are guaranteed to play in the semifinals, which is very, 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 very interesting. Um, that's if you would have told me that a Portuguese team that I barely know anything about, three Italian Serie A teams that I barely follow throughout the year. I just follow them whenever one of them play Real Madrid, one of them play Barcelona, or I need something to watch because Champions League is entertaining to me. That's it. If you would have told me that either of these four teams are actually have a chance of being in a semifinal, I would have said you're crazy, bro. Y'all are crazy. But it ended up being a possibility, which is interesting. So, I don't know. This two legs. We'll see. We'll see what Inter's defense, because Real Madrid has faced Inter back-to-back years. And Inter also faced Barcelona um this past season. So their defense is pretty solid. They don't know how to score goals though. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. The good news is that those teams like that, Inter, Benfica, AC Milan, and Napoli avoid Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, so on and so forth. So, but yeah, that's gonna be an interesting match for sure. Don't know if I'm gonna watch that though. For me, if it's gonna be boring, I don't watch it. But we'll see. But next up, AC Milan taking on what's that? Napoli right now head of the table in Serie A. They're dominant. They were saying, people are saying, are Napoli for real? Or are they fake? Unfortunately, until and unless they get to the final, we'll never know if they're legitimate, because that's when they'll face legitimate competition. But they basically have, taken apart every opponent in the Champions League, have taken every opponent apart in Italian Serie A. So we'll wait and see. AC Milan can pull an upset. The second team in history to have the second most winningest team in the Champions League with 7 titles. So, AC Milan hasn't been in the quarterfinals in a long, long time. Same for Inter. Same for Napoli. So this is gonna be these Italian sides. I will not sleep on them at all. But let's break down what the rest of the Champions League would look like, semifinals. So if Real Madrid, Chelsea pass through, they would take on the winners of Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and the other side, Napoli versus AC Milan would take on the winners between Benfica and Inter Milan. So, that's the legitimate breakdown. Dream scenario. I would say Real Madrid versus Real Madrid beat Chelsea somehow, some way. They play the first leg in Santiago Bernabeu, so the magical run that Real Madrid will have, they will have to go on the road for the second leg matchups. So they will have to go on the road against Chelsea in the second leg. They'll have to go on the road against either Manchester City or Bayern Munich. So complete reverse of what it was last year, where they would fall behind in their, in the opponent's stadium and have that magical run in Santiago Bernabeu. Who knows? Maybe their performances at the Santiago Bernabeu would push them to play well, well enough to, get ahead in goals, and then they would just need to play defensively away. So, but we'll see. But I pick Real Madrid to beat Chelsea. Obviously, if Chelsea gets better and if Real Madrid regresses, aka get pounded in El Clasico and lose, games here and there, or drop points here and there in La Liga, maybe I'll update my bracket. But I do have Real Madrid beating Chelsea. Bayern Munich, Manchester City. I like, from what I saw, I like Bayern Munich's defense better. Yes, their lack of goals is, not to be desired, but I feel like their defense can shut down Erling Haaland, and Bayern Munich can score goals when necessary. So give me Bayern Munich to beat Manchester City. Manchester City is going to choke per usual with Pep Guardiola, and we'll have Real Madrid, Bayern Munich in the semifinals, The other setup, um, give me Napoli over AC Milan, and give me Inter's not that good. Give me Benfica. Benfica versus Napoli in the semifinals there. So then we got two semifinal matchups: Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Inter. What did I say? No, sorry, Benfica, Napoli. Napoli beats Benfica to go to the final. Napoli will, be the first Italian team in like a long time, like what, six since Juventus did it back in 2017, I think, or 2016, to go to a final. So, Napoli will represent Italian Serie A. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Um, Even Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich over two legs. They have the better squad. Their coach, Real Madrid is too up and down for my liking, where Bayern Munich is consistent. Bayern Munich knocks out Real Madrid in the semifinals. Bayern Munich versus Napoli in the final. Give me Bayern Munich to win the entire thing. That's my pick. I pick Bayern Munich to win the entire thing. Obviously, once teams to get knocked out, I'll be updating the brackets. But that's my predictions for the Champions League quarterfinals, semifinals, breakdown analysis of the games and the teams. But let me know what you all think. What is your dream, dream scenario for the semifinal? Who goes through the semifinals, who wins the semifinals, and who goes to the finals. Let me know what you guys think. Until then, guys, keep it real. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like, share the video with friends and family, and turn on post notifications. See you guys next time. Peace.